Hello again. Fancy seeing you here. As promised, I'm going to read a little excerpt from the UCC connection. Section 33, the zip code trick. Remember how the government always comes to you and says, "I'm from the government and I've come to help you." The government went to the various states and said, "We don't want you to go to all that trouble of writing 3 or 4 letters to abbreviate the names of your state, such as ARIZ for Arizona. Just write AZ instead of ARIZ. Or you can just write WY for WYO, which is Wyoming." So all of these states of the Union have been given 2-letter abbreviations. Even a state such as Rhode Island has a new abbreviation, RI, instead of R period, I period. They just left off the periods. When you use a 2-letter state abbreviation, you are compelled to use the zip code. ZIP, that's an acronym for Zone Improvement Code. Because there are many states which start with the same letter, for example, M or ME is Maine, M for MI is Michigan, MS Mississippi, with MA, MO, MN, MS, etc. So you could not tell one from the other, so we use the zip code in order to tell them apart. But if you wrote MICH or MINN or MISS instead of MI, MN, or MS, there would be no problem telling them apart. What are they saying? There's no reason to reduce the number of letters. Well, maybe there is. So it says here, there's no harm in using the zip code if you lawfully identify your state. I found out that no state legislature has met to lawfully change the abbreviation of their state from its old abbreviation to the new. Therefore, if you do not use the lawful abbreviation of your state, but use the new legal shorter abbreviation, you have to use the zip code. We went through what the zip code is, right? We just did it. Look on page 11 of the zip code directory, and it will tell you that the first digit of your zip code is the federal region in which you reside. If you use AZ for Arizona, you cannot use the state constitution to protect you because you did not lawfully identify your state. You used the zip code, which identifies which federal region you live in. Congress may rule federal regions directly, but it cannot rule the citizens of any state. Now, when he says citizens, I know they can't rule national citizens of union states, but maybe it's possible they can't even rule citizens. So there's that little excerpt there for you. And I'm going to do another one right after. This is pretty interesting. It should be interesting to you as well. I'll see you soon.